Well, hey, it's Christmas Eve, and I hope that you are being able to just wind down and be ready for tomorrow. I hope that tomorrow is a time of peace and hope, and that you are able to relax and enjoy the day, whether you're with family and friends or by yourself. It is a time to enjoy Christ's birth. I remember when I was a kid, I was thinking on this morning as I was listening to the song "The First Noel" and considering, what was my first Noel, that day that Jesus came into my life and brought forgiveness and brought salvation. And I remember being a kid and saying to my mom, Mom, I'm going to heaven. And she kind of inquired a little bit. She's like, well, why do you think that you're going to heaven? I said, well, because I believe in Santa Claus. It was plain as day to me. And that's when she told me that if there's any kids around, you might want to turn the volume down. But that's when she told me that there's no such thing as Santa Claus. And I was crushed. I didn't even know what to do with that. It was a big lie. But it did open me up to asking just a lot of questions. I was young, maybe 5 or 6 years old, and just asking a lot of questions. Well, then what is heaven, and how does somebody get to heaven? And Mom and Dad had the opportunity to tell me about Jesus and the life and the hope, the forgiveness that He brings to us, and just put everything into perspective for me. The birth of Christ, His sacrifice on the cross, the end of His life. And that's been a journey that I've been enjoying for most of my life. It's just figuring out who God is, Jesus Christ, what He did for me. And that's why I love Christmas. It is the hope that we have for eternity, because Jesus came into the world to bring salvation and the forgiveness of our sins. And I hope that that is something that you have grappled with or are wrestling through. We have hope because Jesus Christ came into the world. He was born, the incarnation. He lived among us. He declared the good news of salvation in God and the love of God for us. He doesn't hate us. He doesn't ignore us. He pursues us. And in Jesus Christ, there is forgiveness of sin and salvation. And to me, that's all wrapped up in what Christmas is all about. And so I hope that there is encouragement as you remember your own story, or I hope that there's challenge as you continue to wrestle with who God is and the salvation that He brings to us. I'm going to continue to enjoy that thought today as I sit out in the yard and enjoy my fire. But I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, and we will see you tomorrow morning with the last of the 12 Days of Christmas video blog. God bless.